good.
It's a bit like Alice in Wonderland, going into this magic world and discovering everything that the razor carries inside. So it's somehow reflective of what's inside the phone.
If you were to use your imagination in the way you use the phone's content, we wanted to create the most imaginative way to demonstrate it.
I felt like I was 5 years old the whole time.
It was an idea that was perfect for him and really perfect for no one else because no one else can really do what he does.
Tu peux l'amener comme ça, comme si elle volait, et puis après, une fois que tu touches le téléphone, tu deviens normal. like you're a robot, so you go. Okay, from W again.
You know, when you're working with a director like Michel, you have to let him interpret it.
You're gonna just kind of sit down as they raise their feet and exit as a
This is a robot hand that's also a spaceship.
The hand comes in and actually starts closing the phone. You've kind of just been taken on a journey, you know, inside the phone and what it can do.
I really don't know.
So I had this dream that I was making a joke. And my joke was those guys, the Hells Angels with a small helmet. Compared to a real helmet, it's like a girl wearing a G-string. That was my dream. My vision for the Motorola piece. My vision for the Motorola piece. Oh, we can't edit. I can't fluff my lines. They wanted a space that become another space, but just by transforming the surrounding. So I didn't want to do that in post-production. I wanted to do that with mechanical effect. So that was my first vision, and then they gave me a list of function of the phone and quality. So I tried to incorporate those in a like coherent fantasy world. So that was it. That was the idea, was to find a different transformation between each set that would be increasingly surprising. And that's what I tried to do. The fact that all the transformation was actually done mechanically in front of the camera. So it was a long schedule, a lot of wire manipulation and mechanics involved. And I try to combine the modernity on the phone with a little, something a little bit nostalgic from my sensibility. Well, yes, I use those techniques because I think it's not challenging to do that in post-production. And if it's to be done in post-production, I would do something really different, not a transformation, or it would be a different type of transformation. But if it's transformation of a space, if you do it in post-production, it's going to just be a morphing, and that doesn't interest me. Yeah, each set was done in a different, next to each other, and so one set will fold and announce the next scene. So we have a wall that would fly away, one wall at some point fall into a house, a drum, robot outfit become a drum kit, a wall become a skyline. this type of things. Not exactly like that. I mean, I've done some mechanics and transformation on stage, but not maybe to this level. Well, in the first building, it's like all the possibility of the net. So the building is called WWW. You have the music represented by the band that would keep transforming. The photo is represented by this robot who takes pictures. So it's all the function of the phone, but for me what was funny is to find amusing way to illustrate them. I think they gave me a lot of freedom. So when I have a lot of freedom, it's a big challenge because I put the level pretty high. I don't really just think, oh, I'm going to do what they want, that's it. I have to come up with the world. And so it's more work, but it's more exciting. Actually, in terms of business, it's the best for me because I end up to it's like nearly a week of shooting. I've done some project with the same budget with only 1 day, and it's much easier for me. But this one, I really have to create the world. It was really absurd in the beginning. To have the people reversing their clothes and they become water and they become the surface of the swimming pool. Those things are so stupid that they are really exciting to me. Because it's held from, in French there is expression that says it's held by one string. So it's really very minor, the connection to making sense. Mostly it doesn't make sense. There's a little connection with making sense. We have to work extra hard to really bring it to life, and it's more fun to me. Well, not all of, but I generally do the storyboard myself. But I mean, I asked the art director on the France Fontaine, the mother of my son, who was doing the clothes, but she's as well, she do design and stuff. So I asked her to do some drawings to get the mood. But yeah, I have a pretty clear vision of what I need in terms of art direction in general. I have to say, everything is used to the square foot. I've heard so many stories about art directors who they design a lot of space, and then when the video is edited, they realize that half was not shot, even shot. So I'm very specific, and I really use everything that's been made. Well, I don't think of it too much. I try to really make it come from the necessity. So since the necessity is very strong, like the functions are really important, like there's a lot of mechanics and meaning into those transitions, then the aesthetics comes, as I say, by necessity. I don't want to think too much of it. So like, for instance, it was a concert room, like a photo studio that would become a concert room. So was the only way to make this space look like the basement, like the type of concert like the Beatles were playing in the 60s. It has to have the ceiling curved like that. So that really dictates the look. The way the speaker can become buildings that dictates the way they look as well. So I don't ask too many artistic or aesthetical questions. It comes mostly from necessity.
Thank you, Michel.
No problem.